How do you do? I was mentioning about Abraham Lincoln. Well, Abraham Lincoln probably would have been the president, but he was a lawyer. But he might have been the president. I think he became the president at the beginning of the Civil War. But anyway, he wouldn't have been assassinated by a Southerner. We've lived till 1900 or more. He probably would have served 2 terms. I don't know how old he was. He was president. But he might not have become president at the beginning of the Civil War. He might have continued being a lawyer. But anyway, he wouldn't have been assassinated. And we would have had slavery here. But no slavery, no Civil War. The country would have all been united. And England would have expanded. They would have had control of the U.S., would have had control of Central America, Cuba, the West Indies, the Bahamas. They would have had parts of South America. It would have been a very strong country. They would have had quite an army and navy. Holy mackerel. They would have defeated Hitler. Hitler attacked England. The Germans attacked England. But England would have defeated Hitler, the Army, Navy, the Air Force. It would have been quite a change if we would have been under the control of the British government. I don't think it would have been too bad. But as I said, a few 100,000 Americans were killed during the Civil War. They wouldn't have been killed. And there was slavery. There wouldn't have been slavery. So think about that. If England would have won, it would have been under English control.